What's up, everybody? It's Meech. You're tuned into On the Radar, where we cover health, fitness, and tech. Obviously, you know what it is already. We're talking about black seed oil and all of the different colors, the various colors that these different black seed oils come in. I want to get a little bit into why. And obviously, as you can see, we have all these different brands. Right off the bat, you have one of the most popular ones, Amazing Herbs. This is their premium one. Then you have the Amazing Herbs Egyptian, Bionatal. Then you have Heritage, I can't remember, Heritage Store. Then you have Sweet Sunnah or Sweet Sunnah, Pippin Rock. You have Maju, you have Kiva, you have Shea Terra Egyptian and the Ethiopian and Egyptian. Then you have something else that's pretty popular, Blessed Seed or Blessed Seed. You have the strong, medium, and mild. Then you have Natural Mints. So you got a good array of different black seed oils. Now, as you can see right here, it's very, very interesting that you can see the different colors. Obviously, they all have different colors, right? Now, something that I found interesting right off the bat, right? So I tell you guys in all the different videos, I say it over and over and over like it's a broken record. And where you have these different oils, the different seeds from the different regions, and they have different potency levels. Now you can kind of see what I mean right here in front of me, because you have Amazing Herbs, you have their premium. If I remember correctly, their premium one comes from Turkey, right? And as you can see right on the thing, and I'm not getting into TQ today, but still got to touch a little bit to make my point. The TQ level is 0.9 to 2.6. Now, this is ones from Turkey. Then you have this one that they promote as their Egyptian one, that is their mild tasting one, and you can see it's Egyptian. So it goes right back to what I tell you guys, different seeds from different regions, different potency levels. So as you can see right on their container, they advertise it 0.60 thymoquinone. So again, that tells you, that they are differences. It goes to what I've been telling you. Now, obviously, if you go to Blessed Seed, they have strong, medium, and mild. Different potency levels, right? Now, it's interesting that if you look, and I gotta move these back a little bit because I can't see, so bear with me. So it's very interesting, right? That you take, for instance, we know Bionatal has Ethiopian seeds, right? Now, this is dark. I don't know which one this is from, but it's also dark. These two are the darkest ones, right? You see a lot of these other ones are very, very light, correct? So if you look at the two Amazing Herbs brands, they have their mild and their premium, but they're almost the same. Their premium's just a little bit darker than their mild, right? Okay, so you go down here, find it interesting that this one, to Shea Terra, this is their Egyptian one, correct? Their Egyptian one, and this one is Egyptian. They're different colors. Can you see that? They're different colors. So it makes you wonder, okay, if they're both Egyptian seeds, if they're both Egyptian oil, why are they a different color? Makes you wonder. Also goes back to what I tell you about, these companies, they tell you that they're marketing something, but you can't really regulate it. You don't know. They're not proving where they get these different seeds from. So if these are both Egyptian, they're supposed to be the same. Why is one darker than the other one, right? Now, you go back to here. This one's Ethiopian. We know for a fact Bionatal is Ethiopian seeds, right? So this Shea Terra is also Ethiopian, but why are these two drastically different? Interesting, right? So which one, what is this really? If they're both supposed to be Ethiopian. This from Blessed Seed, as you can see, this is their regular, their original, and then this one is the mild one. Now, why are both of these exactly the same color? Now, I'm not trying to tear these companies down. I'm just making a clear observation. You would think that if these are the same oils from the same regions, the same seeds, you think the colors would be the same, correct? So if you look at their original, it's this color, very light. Then you look at their mild, it's also very light. They're not telling you where their seeds come from, where the oil comes from. Now you look at their strong one, it's clearly darker than the first two. So what's really the difference? Obviously the stronger one is different. But what's the difference between these two? You don't know because they're not telling you. If you look at the back of their things, they're not telling you, okay, the strong one comes from this place, the mild comes from this place, the original they're not telling you nothing. So you don't know, okay? Now, one thing that I wanted to point out with if you reference the original video that I did about blessed seed, and I'll post it here if I can find it. I remember it having a certain, and I said it in the video, one of the main reasons why I liked this one at the time, because it had this certain smell to it that I really, really liked. Had this real spicy, it's just something about the smell. I really liked it. It really just gravitated towards me. I tried this I tasted it. I mean, I smelled it. This doesn't smell anything like I remember it smelling from the past. This has a more nutty aroma to it. I can't remember actually ever smelling a black seed oil personally that had such a nutty aroma to it. So I'm not saying that it's not black seed oil, but what I'm telling you is this is drastically different from the one that I originally tried. I remember, trying and liking. The one that I spoke about in the video, right? So that also goes back to what I speak about a lot. These companies sometimes, and if you read the comments in the comment sections of these different videos that I put up, and some of you guys know from personal experience, a lot of these brands, the consistency isn't the same. So one minute you'll get something that smells one way, it tastes one way, and then you get people complaining saying, wait, it's different, it's not the same. The quality dropped, the taste is different. And this goes right in line with a lot of people say, because this definitely is not the same smell that I remember. So it makes you also think, if it's not the same smell, if it's not the same aroma, it's not the same seeds, it's not the same oil. So where are they getting these different oils from? How do you know what you're getting from batch to batch? I keep always talking about that. This is a prime example. So a lot of these other oils also, I looked up some of these oils. I couldn't find out where they originate from. I called and emailed some of these companies. I got in contact with them. That's how I know this one is from Turkey. There was one from Pakistan. Keep it real with you, I can't find my notes. There was one that was from Pakistan, and there was one other one that I got in contact, and they told me where their seeds come from. But the rest of these other companies, the majority of them, nobody reached out to me, whether it be phone, email. When I looked on their website, I look on their packaging, you can't find out where the seeds or the oil originates from. And that's a little disturbing. Now, there's also some of these, on one of the labels, they're telling you that, they straight up tell you that which one is it? I'm gonna read it for yourself so you know I'm not crazy and you know I'm not making this up, because it makes my point exactly. Sorry, I can't remember which one. You gotta bear with me for a second. It was this one. So listen what this says. This says, note, this is the sweet sunnah, right? This says on the back, clear as day, it proves my point. And I respect and salute them for saying this. This says, note, black seed is cultivated from various places around the world. Therefore, each batch may vary in color or taste. Why is that important? They're being transparent, they're being honest, and I respect and salute them for it. But why that is important is because it's just what I keep telling you. If you don't know, if they're mixing and matching their seeds from different places, you don't know what you're getting from batch to batch, right? So you don't know what potency you're getting when you're talking about the TQ levels. You don't know what potency you're getting. You don't know what it is. You don't know if they're mixing it. You don't know anything. All you know is you're getting black seed oil. What's the potency? What's the strength? Where's it from? They're not telling you nothing. That's a problem. This is why when I talk about Bionatal so much, I'm always telling you, they're transparent. They show you on their website where they get their seeds from, where they get, everything is transparent. It's no mixing. It's no in-between. There's no in-betweens with the TQ levels. Everything is there. So that's just that. So now let's look at the two darkest ones, because I know I'm straying off topic just a little bit. Let's look at Sweet Sunnah and Bionatal. Those are the two darkest ones, as you can see up here, right? Now, I can't find where they're from because, as I just read, they're mixing and matching. So let me bring these two closer, right? These two are the darkest ones. Now, if you know anything about oils, if you know anything about just different things in general, you know generally anything that has a darker pigment to it is more nutritious. It has more of a, it's more nutritious, right? Generally, when you get these different oils, a lot of these companies, they filter their oils a certain way because they want to get the so-called impurities out. A lot of people don't like dark things. It is what it is. People don't like dark things. They like light things. People think the lighter things are pretty. People are screwed up in the head. That's a whole other story. We ain't gonna get into all of that. But that's why some of these oils, they're naturally lighter because they're weaker and they're different. But then a lot of these companies also, they get these oils filtered. Because, if you take Bionatal, for instance, you'll say, okay, it has the sediment in it. Some people don't understand that the sediment is actually good because you're getting the seed in there, so it's making it stronger. So an average company who doesn't know anything, just, get that other stuff out of there. People, it's another thing. Consumers don't want to see things floating in their oil because they automatically, subconsciously think, there's something wrong, it's contaminated, so all types of stuff. No, but you want that good stuff in there. You want the actual seeds, the particles and all that in there because that's where all your real nutrients are. I know I'm drifting off topic, but stay with me. So this is why a lot of these also are lighter and it makes it weaker. That's my point. So back to these two. These two are obviously the most darkest ones, right? So here's where it gets tricky. We know this is Ethiopian seeds. You know this is 3.5 TQ. There's no range. With this one, they tell you on the thing, you don't know what you're getting from batch to batch, right? You have no clue. And they ain't talking, they got a ton of writing on this bottle. They not mentioning their TQ level at all. So you don't know how strong it is, right? Now, with just as far as the darkness, this both looks dark, but if I hold it up, and I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up, but please believe me and trust me when I say this. I can see through this Sweet Sunnah one. As I hold it up to the light, I can see through it. But this one, I can't see through this at all when I hold it up to the light. I can't see it at all. So again, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but trust me, I can see it clear as day. This one is way darker. I cannot see through this at all. This one I can actually see through it. So Bionatal, as far as the color, as far as the darkness, Bionatal comes out on top. Sweet Sunnah definitely comes in second, but then I just spoke on the issues with this one. After that, you have your different ranges, but it is what it is. A lot of these colors are very, very light. And again, just to recap, obviously, like I said, if this is Ethiopian and this is Ethiopian, which one? If this is Ethiopian, why is it such a drastic difference? Why is this Ethiopian one so much, looks almost, it looks exactly the same as this one, and this is Turkish oil. So if you're not understanding where I'm going with all of this, it is important to know what is in the oils, where your oil is coming from, and the color of your oil. It is important, and a lot of people, we just don't know. So this is why these videos are important. I don't want to overtalk you guys. I want to refer to my notes, make sure I touched on everything. Yeah, I covered all my notes. I just wanted to show you guys this stuff now. I will be, as I said in the previous video, first of all, I will be doing another video coming up right after this. I'll link it here once it's available. We're going to get into the TQ levels of all of these, right? We're going to talk about that. But I will be reviewing, personally using all of these. Some of these I used already. Some of these I have been using. Some of these I've never used. I will be using all of these over time and giving my feedback and all that. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification button. That's pretty much it. If I forgot anything else, I will let me know. But I just wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. It's just, you should know what you're buying and what you're putting in your body. And if you want to better your health, you should be investing in the best possible stuff. Stop saying this is the best because this is what you use, or this is what somebody told you, or this is what you read online. We got to start getting into the facts of all this stuff. Till next time, stay focused, stay fit. Please hit that like button, show your support. I will leave a link in the description for all of these so you can do your own research. Do what you want to do if you don't want to listen to me. Hit that notification bell, people. Let's talk in the comment section. Salute.